all these guys down. He's got to get through Fadinator tonight. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special treat. Kingsley, who do we have for the co-main event of this ESFL 153 event?
As you said, it is the co-main event, and it's going to be a huge breaker because these guys know the ESFL in and out, as it's going to be Trixie going against Dirty Dave. Both guys undefeated. Both guys had amazing performances in ESFL 151, and they're looking to show that they need to put their stamps. After seeing a performance like that, they want to show up and show out, and hopefully we get to see. I see what they're hovering for lightweight, possibly, if I'm not sure. But we're talking... We're still getting confirmation. We're not sure yet, but when we talk about these guys, both guys are 1-0. Who did they face before this contest in 151?
Yeah, Dirty Dave beat up Conte with the ground and pound from the mount with Usman. Just looked absolutely dominant, and Dirty Dave has looked like an absolute killer. There's so many killers right now in Xbox. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be very challenging for whoever the champion is, you know, defending against these hungry competitors, these hungry, I was going to say companions, but
hey, they could
contenders.
You know, it's funny that you said companions because they're both in the BFAP camp. So this is teammate versus teammate. So companions to competitors in the co-main event. You love the triple C that we see here, even though there's no Henry Cejudo. We have Islam Makhachev versus Volkanovski, a steeple pick in the ESFL, but this is sure to be a good ass fight. As Herping, our third guy in the Octagon. Let's get this co-main event going.
Let's get it. And last week, Trixie defeated Showtime, and he looked absolutely amazing. Got a spinning head kick KO. Trixie just looks so phenomenal with his striking. So this is going to be such an interesting matchup. Whoever wins this fight is probably going to get the next shot at whoever wins against Zayaf and Fadinator, because, man, Dirty Dave has good striking, but he's got a professional ground game. I mean, elite ground game. But Trixie also has probably some of the best striking in the entire game. So let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, he's definitely displaying that in the first ongoing minute of this first round. He's able to get the left hooks. He was able to get the uppercuts. But, hey, Dirty Dave, he's able to sling and bang it as well. And you can see already that power of the hands of Makhachev. Even though he's trying to go for ankle pick, not able to get the full takedown just yet. And that's going to be huge for Volkanovski.
It's going to be so huge. And that's just a big moment there for Trixie, getting that ankle pick defense, being aware, and still letting his hands fly. And Dirty Dave is right inside of that pocket, throwing big hooks, and eventually Trixie's going to make a move, and he's going to make him pay.
Yeah, I mean, he was able to land the uppercut, and that worked really, really well. Able to duck under, let his opponent strike a little bit more, depleting that stamina a little bit more and more as the fight gets going. But so far, Dirty Dave, he's still rising to the challenge. Even though he's getting hit with some leg kicks, he's able to land on the body, and now he's taking it one hit at a time, which has to be good, especially when we're approaching the halfway mark of the first round. Oh, good straight!
You see in Trixie starting to feint to the body, starting to get a little bit loose. He knows he's got to defend against that takedown, but Trixie's a guy that's going to analyze you. He's going to download, make adjustments. Oh my goodness, here comes Dirty Dave. Is the takedown coming, or is he going to keep striking?
Dirty Dave with the dirty boxing, and it works so well for him as he goes wild power. Takedown again. Huge takedown for Dirty Dave. Trixie, you thought it was going to go his way, but now the momentum has shifted completely in Dirty Dave's favor.
Oh yeah, and this is why Dirty Dave is so scary to compete against, is because he's got pretty damn good striking, elite, if I may say. But also when he gets you to the ground, you see these flicks here, you see the control, especially with Makhachev. This is absolutely terrifying.
Very terrifying, especially under 90 seconds of the first round. And into top mount position. If you're Volkanovski, you want to stay present and patient as well. But these strikes with the straights, able to get the slip away, but the elbow will certify, and that would score even more points for Dirty Dave. Even though he's getting hit a little bit, the rock, the takedowns, the slams, everything in the favor. And if he gets like maybe 2 posture up opportunities, could work a lot in his favor going in the second round.
Oh yeah, all these little short shots are adding up to the head health damage and the control time. And you know, Trixie's finally facing some adversity in there in the esports fight league, and that's because Dirty Dave is also just an elite player, a much improved player since UFC 3 and UFC 4, and he's just looking so damn good. And if he's able to beat Trixie, man, Dirty Dave has officially arrived.
Yeah, I know, and a slam for good measure, even though he gets denied. A little bit of a statement that he could have tried to do something, but 59-48 in favor of Dirty Dave, but the significant strikes did go in favor of Trixie. So Trixie, both guys still having some momentum. We'll see how the second round goes, as both guys touch of gloves. Again, Volkanovski is being used by Trixie in the blue gloves, and then Makhachev is being used by Dirty Dave. And so far, in the pocket, trying to swing with some strength as the pull wasn't enough. Close to the phone booth. You can always be careless with those situations, but that's a huge rock and a huge takedown for Dirty Dave.
Oh man, this is early in the round. Connects with a beautiful straight right down the pipe, and here comes the elbows. Oh, these are vicious. Can he get the denial up? No. Dirty Dave able to still maintain half guard position, but man, Kingsley, this is not good for Trixie.
Absolutely not. We saw this in the late of the first round, and now it's happening in the second round right here. We still take a lot of time. We didn't see much of a get up, but Trixie, we know that he's no slouch in the ground game. It's just that in this situation, I guess in Makhachev, you're gonna need to be perfect and have great execution with your denials. But right now, both guys just slinging in this little situation. Oh, but a good reversal from Trixie.
Beautiful. And I really want to see what Trixie's going to do here, because he's always been a guy that kind of just wants to get back to his feet, get back to his amazing elite striking. But in this fight, he might want to embrace the top game here, and it looks like he's going to do that.
Yeah, it seems like he will.
Man.
And with 3 minutes, going back to the full guard now, this is where you can be very careful. I always think when you're in the top situation, you always want to have 1 or 2 denials and then go for some first like that from Makhachev. You're just looking around. We might go back and forth as he gets, just good wrestling as we're back into the spot position. Very excellent that we're seeing halfway mark of the second round.
Man, what a crazy fight. Dirty Dave just outplaying on the ground, and these are devastating, especially with Makhachev. Look at the body health, the long term, the short term, those are nasty, and he just doesn't sit there. He moves, and Trixie's not ready to defend that. He's all over him right now, Kingsley. This is a dominant performance by Dirty Dave here.
Very dominant and just very suffocating with his game plan. It's just every time he wants to get a nice situation, it doesn't work well as we're getting into a triangle right here. Oh, it needs to play in that stamina. He just needs to go it down. Can he get the right fake? This is where he can get a submission.
He's going to go for it. They're racing. Trixie's going to be okay here, though, I believe. He goes for the position over the submission, and the stamina is pretty even. Looks like Volkanovski's getting it a little bit quicker, so Trixie's going to survive that position. Good job by Trixie, but my God, Dirty Dave is on his ass.
He is on him, and it's just so tough because you want to get out there. You want to find a way, but denial after denial. Trixie is just at his wit's end, and he probably is down 2 rounds if it goes to the 3rd round. So if it goes to this situation again, that might be all she wrote here, Rob.
Yeah, most definitely. And all these grappling exchanges are gassing out Mr. Trixie here, and it's going to be really challenging for him to come out in that 3rd round and take out Dirty Dave, because Dirty Dave has been popping him with the striking. So not only does Trixie have to think about the takedown, he's got to think about these beautiful combinations from a dangerous Makhachev, a dangerous Dirty Dave. Round 3 is going to be incredible, but if anyone can do it, look at that's the most dominant round I think we've seen so far. That's nasty.
Yeah, only 1 significant strike for Trixie in that whole round. It was just nothing but ground game. But this is where it evens up. You have to go for the kitchen sink. You don't want to leave it to the judges. What can Trixie do to come back from Dirty Dave's grappling? We'll have to see. Already with a nice slip straight from Trixie. Trixie needs to pull on the edge. And right now, this is what he's doing. We saw someone earlier being down a couple of rounds, but able to pull on the pressure. Oh, but good pulls. Good back away from Trixie. Trixie, when is the takedown going to happen here, Rob? Do you think it might be happening soon if he gets hurt a little bit more?
It seems like Dirty Dave likes to stun his opponent and then work the takedown in when he could guarantee it. But, if anyone could pull this fight back, it's Trixie, and he's coming forward. He's being confident. He's moving. Bang, big right hand land. This is crazy. Trixie has him against the gate.
Oh my God! He got the knockdown. He got the hits. That's what Trixie wanted, and he got it. Now Dirty Dave has to be panicking. He wasn't expecting getting knocked down in that situation after dominating 2 rounds with his ground game. Now back to the stand-up. Will he panic and try to go for a takedown? Tries to go for the jabs, trying to implement something, but Trixie says it's time for the game to be played. Gets a nice elbow for his troubles, but with 320, there's plenty of time left.
There is, and yeah, you could hurt Trixie in the 1st round. You could hurt him in the 2nd round, but can you do it 3 times in a row? That's very hard to do, and Trixie's showing why he's an elite striker. He's not afraid of the takedown. He's not afraid to come forward. He's still pursuing the enemy, Dirty Dave, and he's landing vicious shots, and he's going for the kill, and Trixie is one of the most elite predators in the game. You might see Arnold running around saying, "Get to the chopper," and Dirty Dave is trying to get there, but so far, perfection from Trixie in round number 3.
That is huge. That takedown denial. He says, we're not going to the ground again. You're going to keep it up here. Oh, the pole is right there. He's so close. Just one more situation. If he gets another pull, I think he might go for a head kick. But that blockades, that's another thing to point out. For Dirty Dave, it's getting lower and lower every single time. Even though he doesn't have enough stamina, Trixie is on the kill for that blockade. If he's able to get that blockade, he might go for an extended combination. But Dirty Dave staying on top, able to get the left hook right there. We are almost close to the 90-second mark. The blockade is low for Trixie, but he's still pressing forward here, Rob.
He is. There's a takedown. He has to get the denial. He does. Trixie denies that. What a huge moment. A minute 22 left. And here comes Trixie. Trixie needs to finish this fight. He needs to put the cake.
He went for it.
Gonna happen. Dirty Dave drops him again.
The knockdown, that would change up the round. But it wasn't it. Oh, he tried to go for an uppercut, but it was just knocked down, slapped down. Who you call it, Pinhead? That is Dirty Dave knocking Trixie down again into side control. And that might be all she wrote there, Rob. Into side control, that's going to be deadly.
Man, and still Trixie has the wherewithal to deny that posture of position, but 30 seconds left. He's got to find a way to get up and finish this fight. And against Dirty Dave, that's impossible.
Oh, that was so close. Trixie had a glimpse of life, but now into... Oh, is this... I want to say a submission attempt.
He countered him.
He countered. Wow, blue champ, but not able to get as we're going to the judges' scorecards. What a fight in the co-main event. And there we have it. Dirty Dave, with the rounds that he had all throughout, being consistent, was able to take the decision victory against Trixie. And both for those competitors, nothing to hang our hats. 30-27 was the scorecards. But man, it's got a little bit scary for Dirty Dave there, Rob, with the victory.
Yeah, Trixie came. I mean, Trixie is an elite competitor, you know, a possible future champion in UFC 5, a former champion. But man, Dirty Dave has ascended to the next level in this game, and he just looks phenomenal. You know, he's just so good with his striking, his ability to take you down, to really make you pay, to threaten you on these ground exchanges and these positions. And man, Dirty Dave looks like a dangerous future competitor.